Hi all, it's Darla. Let's get to the numbers because this is going to be a real quick video. I've got a ton of stuff I have to do because we're going to be leaving at the end of the week and I got to get my house all ready to go. Um, as for the numbers, okay, when I started my journey I was 386 pounds. Um, on surgery day I was 331. Last week I was 298 and this week I am 294. That's a 4-pound loss. I tend to average between 2 and 4 pounds, so it's pretty typical. I am happy with it. That's 4 more pounds off. I haven't been able to work out that much this week or last week because my niece left, and who lives with me, her and her son, and she went to her biological mom's for Christmas. And she, she usually takes care of my daughter when I go work out. Well, my gym doesn't have a daycare in it. My daughter's 10. She is homeschooled, but they will not allow children. You're not allowed to bring your child in. So I can't go work out because my husband's at work from like 4 o'clock in the morning until like 6, 7 o'clock at night. Um, he works really long hours. He works for an oil field company. But so I haven't been able to go work out. I've been doing as much as I can, walking some and stuff like that, but it's not like I was at the gym. Once I go down to my mom's this weekend, I'm going to be down there until after the 1st of January. Um, I will be able to go work out because I can leave my daughter with my mom and dad, and my gym is down in Rio Rancho also, so I can go ahead and go work out while I'm down there. So I'm excited. I like not the cardio, the weights, lifting weights, stuff like that. I don't like the cardio, but I know I have to do it, so I do 15 to 30 minutes in cardio. I get that over with first, and then I go work out on the weights. And it usually takes me altogether at the gym about an hour and 15 minutes to get everything in. I'm going to at some point join Zumba. I don't know if my back's ready for that. Um, Especially the last time I worked out, I threw out my back. It was, sorry guys, I know TMI, but it was that time of the month, and my back at that time, usually my back starts going bad around that time. Well, it's that time of the month coming up again, and so I'm trying to take it a little easy because I don't want to throw my back out again. But I have a couple questions for everybody. Number one, with your weight loss, do you count it from your highest recorded weight of how much you've lost total? Because that's what I do. Because I started my journey at 386. I worked and worked to get the weight off to be able to do the surgery. So I count it from there, 386. Where I count it from there, a total of 92 pounds lost. Some people, it looks like, do it from when they had their surgery, and if I do it from then, it's 37 pounds lost. But I always do it from my highest recorded weight because of the fact that that's where my journey started. Can anybody else, if you'd like to leave a message. Tell me, where do you count from? Your highest recorded weight, or do you count from surgery date? Second question, birth control. I don't know how to get into this subject. I'm a private person, so, but you all have the same issues as I do. My husband cannot use condoms. I get pregnant on birth control pills. So I'm at a loss of what to do. I've heard that, diaphragm, stuff like that, 10 pounds you have to get it redone. So that's like every week and a half. That's a waste of money. I don't want to do the depot shot because I honestly, what me and my husband want to do is once I have all the weight off, we want to have a child. I've noticed I've done tracking with my temp and all that. I've noticed I've regulated. I had PCOS, and I would have my time of month every few months or so, and it was a miracle in that I'd get pregnant, and then all of a sudden I started getting pregnant after I got pregnant with my son. And when I had my son, when I was 26 weeks into my pregnancy, I had him, and he only lived 2.5 hours because I was 26 weeks along, but he was only the size of a 23.5 week, and his lungs weren't developed enough, and he just didn't survive it. And then after that, I had 4 more miscarriages between then 98 and now. I've had a total of 5 losses, and 1 delivery, and the rest I was only like a month or 2 along. And so we're wanting to go ahead and try again once I have all the weight off, because a lot of it is my weight and my medical problems, my medications I was taking, stuff like that. And so I am scared to death of trying again, because it's devastating. A parent shouldn't have to bury their children, and I did with myself, and destroyed me when I lost him, because we had tried for so many years. I actually, for a while, I left the church because of it, because I was angry. I was angry at God that He could give me my wish to have children and then just take it away. In the big picture, looking at it, if my son had survived, number one, he probably would not have had a normal life. I would have loved him anyway, but it would have been difficult on him. Most likely he would probably have been a vegetable. And also, I never would have gotten my daughter, my daughter has blessed our lives more than you can even imagine. She is my pride and joy. She does have special needs. She has praxis, which it's on the autism spectrum. They call it the clumsy child syndrome. Um, she is physically 10 years old. Mentally, she's probably about 6 or 7. She cannot read. She can sound out words. She knows her numbers, but she gets confused when putting, the double digits together. A lot of times. Sometimes she can get it, sometimes she can't. She does not have memory retention. Her memory retention is really bad, so it takes us 2 or 3 years to go through one grade of school. That's one of the reasons why I homeschool, because she also has sensory deprivation disorder, where it's part of the autism that she gets. You can't just come up and grab her. It gets to her nervous system. So she has a lot of issues that we work with, which if you met her, you'd never know. I mean, and her being behind, she is so tiny. I mean, she's 10 years old. She's only 65 pounds. She just last week got out of a booster seat because she finally hit the height. And, well, at least in my van. Other vehicles I don't know, but she finally went where the shoulder strap goes across her chest and her lap in my van instead of across her neck. Like, I set her in the front seat of my van just to check out the seat belt, and it still goes across her neck. So I told her, if you're in a vehicle that the seat belt doesn't go across your chest, honey, you've got to use your booster seat. I mean, I am a stickler on that. Because I don't want anything to happen to her. If she got into a wreck and crossed her neck, it'd kill her. And something happened to her, and I wouldn't survive that. She wears a size 7, 8. I mean, most kids that are her age are already in like a 14. She's like half the size of kids her age. But she's just the prettiest little thing. I mean, if you go back, I have a video that shows her in my videos, and she is beautiful. I mean, she's Mayan Indian. She has the long Indian hair and the complexion, and I want her figure. She just has the perfect, I mean, her legs, her butt, everything, just solid muscle. I want her figure. That's why I keep telling her, can mommy look like you? And she gets all embarrassed. But anyway, well, but getting back to this question, on birth control, if somebody can give me an idea, besides abstaining, because my husband get a little upset with that. But on what to do, if you don't want to make a comment, you can send me a private message on that. That's okay. But that is about it. That's all my questions. I wasn't meaning to talk this long, but when I start talking about my daughter, that's it. I just go off. I can talk about her all day long. But anyway, I will talk to you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. We will see you after Christmas next Tuesday. I'm hoping to report good numbers again. Another 4 pounds would be great. Even 1 pound. Hey, it's over Christmas. I'm going to my mother-in-law and having tamales. But I will talk to you all later. Love you. Bye.